The median is the middle number in a set of numbers. So, how we calculate this will depend on whether or not we have an even or odd number of numbers. So remember, our sample size is n, the number of numbers that we have. In this case, there's 5. In order to calculate the median, we need to put our numbers in order. So these numbers would go 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. And then we need to find the middle number. When it's odd, there is a number directly in the middle. There are 2 numbers on this side and 2 numbers on this side, and so this number is our middle number. So the median of this data set is 6. That's easy to calculate. It's harder when there's an even number of numbers. So now we'll put these in order. We have 2, 4, 6, and 8. And now there isn't a number right in the middle. Instead, we've got 2 numbers here. And we're going to take the average of those 2 numbers. So 4 and 6 are the numbers that fall right in the middle. If we take the average of them, we would do 4 plus 6 divided by 2, which is 5. And that is our median in this data set. The median is the value in which half of the observations fall below and half of the observations fall above. You'd see 2 observations fall below 5 and 2 fall above it. And that was true before as well with our previous median. So why do we calculate this as opposed to just calculating the mean and being done with it? Well, sometimes data has outliers in it. A data point that is very much bigger or smaller than the next nearest data point. That's what an outlier is. So let's visualize some data. Let's say these are 6 different values that I've represented with these columns here, and we could take an average of these values. And we could also take a median. Normally, if all the values are pretty close together and you don't have outliers, the mean and the median are really close to each other. But if we add this outlier, this really large value, the mean is going to respond a lot to that. The mean will shift by a lot. You can imagine a room of a bunch of normal people, and then Bill Gates walks in, and we ask what happened to the average income. It would have gone way, way up because a billionaire just walked in the room. But that wouldn't really represent what the typical income is for people in that room. There, the median might do better because this outlier barely affects the median. We just move from one value to another one, really close to it. So the median is a really nice value for trying to figure out what's the typical case in a set of data that might have some outliers.